See, I knew there was something up with Blac Chyna switching over to Christianity. So let's go down the rabbit hole because the story that I'm about to tell you is so absolutely insane. Let's begin. So it starts off with this content creator by the name of Ruby. She goes by rrubeelana, but on TikTok she's known as Ruby. Now the last time Ruby had posted on her TikTok page was June 24th. But yesterday she posted this video that led me to a very long YouTube video about her conversion to Christianity. And the details she highlights in that video are absolutely disturbing, so we're going to have to go through it bit by bit. And before we get to those videos, let's also start off on her Instagram page. Now on Ruby's Instagram feed, she happens to follow these two apostles. And when I went to the apostles' pages to see who they were following, it turns out they're actually following Blac Chyna, which I thought was a little bit strange. But at the same time though, I'm like, they're apostles and she's a converted Christian, so maybe there's some correlation there. But that's not all. These other two pages, this one here by the name of Free Him Now, which is the name of the church, also follows Blac Chyna. And now remember, back in May, Blac Chyna stated that she was going to open up a new church. So it's interesting to see if this is the church that she was referring to or if she's going to build her own. But needless to say, now let's get into that YouTube video that Ruby had posted.
Things like I would buy things off Amazon that I didn't even need to buy. Like it wasn't until the Lord asked Apostle Berthel to ask me about my finances I had currently, that things started to unfold. Like I would always spend compulsively, and it's like I didn't even know where my money would go. Like I would check my account and I would be like what is this purchase and what is this purchase? So we started digging deeper and looking into like, where did the money go? Like, where did the money go that the Lord provided for you? Because the Lord wanted me to use this money that I had left towards me moving to Florida, to use it diligently, to use it, towards, somewhere to stay, certain things for the move. It wasn't until that moment till I realized how poor I was at managing my finances.
So Ruby started off the video by stating that this church reached out to her actually on social media. She actually didn't even know who they were. And after a little bit of convincing, they started digging into her finances, which I think is also strange. She said the mass majority of her income came from TikTok, and the church told her to separate herself from her only source of income, and in turn, start funneling your money straight to the church themselves. But that's not all. In part 2, we're going to get into the statements that her uncle had made to her in regards to the church, as well as the church telling her to block all of her family members and moving her out of Chicago.